Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, let's take a look on the Bitcoin market as usual on Mondays. So here we need to make just minor update. Mostly we have discussed everything last week on Thursday when we prepared extended analysis on the Bitcoin situation. And here's just few details that have appeared on the market since our recent discussion. And first of all, our suggestion in general stands with another upward swing that, by our view, has chances to happen on the Bitcoin market before some stronger retracement could start. That comes from the different reasons, not only fundamental, even technically. You could see that some retracement is growing currently. You can see the shape of the wedge here is forming. We already have mentioned this, accompanied by the divergence. Market comes closer to the 63 monthly extension target. So, and by our view, the area around 67, 70, that's the area where the market theoretically could start deeper retracement. But market is not ready yet for taking the short position immediately, as still it shows some signs that it indeed could continue higher within the nearest week, maybe in the short term. So on the daily chart, for example, you could see that here we've got the Polish grabber. As you know, that cryptocurrencies are trading through the weekend as well. So in the recent session that we've got on Sunday, you can see this bullish grabber has been formed. So theoretically, this pattern suggests taking out of the stop and upward continuation. Things that we talked about in our previous update. On the 4-time frame chart, if you remember, our eyes stand on this reverse hand shoulders pattern on top. In the modern market, the reverse hand shoulders on top of the normal. So, normal situation. And here, if you remember, we said keep an eye on 55 area. That's simultaneously could be used as potential entry point for those who would like to buy Bitcoin. Simultaneously, this is a very important indicator, because if market will drop below this area, start dropping lower, back into these lows, it means the hand and shoulders failure. The failure of the pattern itself leads to taking out of these lows and drop below the head and breaking the 618 support. That in turn will give you early downside reversal in the middle of the wedge. This is classical bearish sign, and that means that market will drop lower and break this channel to the downside. It means that the major retracement starts right from here. But since we have the grabber, we have hand shoulders still in place. Overall downside action here stands rather gradual. It's not really fast. We do not see collapse here, something of that sort. It's gradual retracement to the downside. So currently market stands in stage where theoretically you could consider taking the long position if you would like to possess yourself with this head and shoulders pattern. But be aware of the breakout of these lows, something around 55. So to keep bullish context valid, market has to stay about. So market just needs to form right arm, the bottom of the right arm, then it has to turn up. So that's actually what we intend to consider within a couple of sessions. Also, market could turn up right here because grabber stands here, and it is possible that upward reversal could happen a bit earlier, not right from the 55, but from the current level 56. So in general, guys, this is an area between the 55 and 56. It's almost you could just treat it as the potential area where market could turn up. Whether it will happen by the grabber on the daily or it will complete the ABCD down that it has shown you here. Is forming the bottom of the right arm precisely around 55. So this is very small nuances that makes no impact on the overall direction and on the importance of the 55 area. So That's what we intend to keep an eye on this week. In 2 words, if you'd like to go short, you have to wait either failure of the hand and shoulders or completion of the hand and shoulders around 67-70 area to the upside. If you'd like to go long, you could consider the area between 55-56 while market is forming this right bottom, but you have to control that market has to stay above this area. In the case of the breakout and moving lower back to the lows, it means that failure of this scenario, and it means that hardly we will see upward continuation.